Question 5 here. Jada saw a music video that her favorite artist recently posted online. The equation V of T equals 320 times 4 to the power of T represents the number of views, V, the video, T days since Jada saw the video. All right, so what the guy here, let's take a look at this. What this equation tell me. The number of views of the video is a function of time and days equals 320. Here's where we started. We always start right here at the beginning. So they started with 320 songs. And each day, or no, they didn't start. I'm getting confused with question 4. So this person, Jada, she watched this video for the first time. And the day that she watched the video, day 0, 320 views. Maybe she was the 320th person to watch it. On that day that she watched the video, 320 people had seen this video online. And apparently every day, 4 times. This number's going to quadruple. It's getting multiplied times 4 every day that goes by. This movie's going viral. It's getting really popular really fast. And then they ask us, what is V of -2? Well, let's think about really quickly, what's V of -2 represent? I'm going to answer B first here. So if this was V of 2, that'd be 2 days after Jada had seen the video. But this says V of -2, so we're going backwards. This means the number of views 2 days before Jada saw the video. Excuse me. This is -2. So this represents the number of views hopefully this video gets a lot of views, you know what I'm saying. The number of views of the video okay, let's just skip that part. The number of views, I guess we need, of the video 2 days before. 2 days before Jada saw it. Jada watched it. You could say it's 2 days before, really, if you don't want to write this long sentence. So -2, we're trying to figure out how many people saw this video 2 days before Jada watched it. So how are we going to plug this -2 in? V of -2. Let's write the formula down here. We got V, and instead of T for time, I've got -2. 2 days before Jada watched the video. Equals the 320. The 320 people had seen the video the day that Jada watched the video. And this video, the views are quadrupling every day that goes by. So where do we put that -2? We're going to plug it in for T right up here. -2. On the test, I will post this up about our rules for negative exponents. If there's any question with a negative exponent like this, I'll give you a little reminder. When you have a negative exponent like this, it basically gives us the reciprocal. 4, when you see the number 4 by itself, it actually is 4 over 1, because anything divided by 1 is itself. So every single number that you know, and all whole numbers that you've been working with since kindergarten, first grade, they're actually over 1. And when I raise this to a negative exponent, it flips it over. It's going to give us the reciprocal. 1 over 4 gives us this fraction. And that's 4 to the power of -1. Now, if you got 4 to the power of -2, what you've got here is 4, which is actually 4 over 1. We just don't write the over 1 part because it'd be a waste of time. The power negative 2 equals 1 over 4 squared. And what's 4 to the power 2? We got 4 times 4, that's 16. So here's my little answer key down here for what those negative exponents mean. So 4 to the power negative 2 is 1/16. Because we're going backwards. Basically now, instead of multiplying by 4 as we go forward after she's seen the video, if we're going backwards, we're doing the opposite of multiplication. We're going to be dividing by 4 each day previous to when she watched the video. So, V of negative 2, I'll put a little dot, dot, dot here. Dot, dot, dot. V of negative 2, or we could say therefore in mathematics, equals 320 times 1/16. And don't worry about some big number that you don't know how to divide on the test. I'm going to keep it a really simple number so we don't need any calculators and it's not confusing. But 320 divided by 16 is 20. Basically, if you go backwards 1 day, we have 320 divided by 4 would be 80. And if you go back 2 days, 80 divided by 4 would be 20. So what's our final answer here? V of negative 2 equals 20. Just remember, if you're going backwards, you're doing the opposite. If you're multiplying by 4 going forward, you're going to divide by 4 going backwards. And that's where negative exponents, what they're doing here is they're giving us a chance to really see why negative exponents work the way they do and why mathematicians use this for negative exponents.